Good morning. It's day 110 and we are on our way to make our last big climb before we hit Stehekin for our last resupply. And the weather forecast for today was a 20% chance of heavy wintry mix. So man, we had all of our stuff ready to go, all of our trash bags and plastic bags and ponchos and umbrellas, and I got all dressed this morning. I was like, it didn't seem like it did anything, or it's raining. The temperature feels pretty good, so I double checked the weather forecast again, and luckily it pushed forward that forecast for tomorrow. So good news is we get to make this big climb without fighting the weather.
Oh no.
Made it. There's a big gap down in the center of this, which makes it tough to get through. I don't know how many of these we've had to cross in the last 3 days, but I would say close to 100. It's getting there. We made it to our first knee bending break, and I wanted to show you this temporary pack cover that I made. And the reason I made it is because most pack covers just cover the kind of the back side of the pack, and I wanted something that was going to cover the front side as well down in here, because down in here, when it rains enough, this inner part gets soaked, and then that ends up soaking through your rain jacket and everything. So with this plastic bag, I just cut little slits in there and pulled the loops through, the shoulder straps through, and we'll see how it works tomorrow. There's the trail, and we walked upon this giant, massive stretch field of blowdowns. So we're gonna have to hike up, way up there around the root ball, and we'll see what else we have to do when we get up there. just came across the trail from over there. See the trail over there, and had to walk through this boulder field. And I believe this boulder field is left over from an old glacier. Whoa. Goes all the way down to the valley. Good evening. And we're about, we need to hike a mile. We went to our tent site and we had to decide, camp at a spot that's a mile short, that puts us a little short on our mileage, or go another almost 4 miles. And we're losing light right now. It's about 6:15, 6:20, and the sun's gonna set, and we already know that when the sun sets, you can't see a thing. So we're hustling, trying to go a little bit further and see if we can find a makeshift tent site for tonight, so that we get some miles in tonight. It means less in the morning. We have to have a tight schedule in the morning because we have a 10:30 shuttle that we've got to catch at the trailhead. But anyway, we're going to see what we can find. Right now, though, the way the light is, and with all the yellow of the turning fall colors, it's just beautiful, just spectacular. So getting at least treated to a little golden glow. All right, good evening of day 110. Had to think for a minute where we are, and we hiked all stinking day, and it rained all day, and we didn't have a tent site where we wanted our mileage to be to end today, because we wanted to do at least 20. We ended up doing a little over 20, and that gives us about 6.5 miles, or maybe a little more than that, to get into town tomorrow to do our final resupply. But Kat and I are sharing my tent again, just because we are camping directly on the trail, and we needed to save space, and it also keeps us warm when we sleep together. But since we were hiking today and it was raining all day, we had to put our clothes on the line here. I don't know if you can see. We have a little clothesline hung up here, and that's all of our wet stuff right here. And you can probably see Kat's red light over next to me. But we're gonna hit the hay and get up early and head to town tomorrow. We're excited, get some warmth, and hopefully find a shower and laundry and all that good stuff.